Okay, so I just came across this tool called Linux, and it uses eBPF for monitoring Linux processes. It's super efficient.
Wait, eBPF. You mean the technology that allows for running sandboxed programs in the Linux kernel? That's wild.
Exactly, it captures every process fork and exec with less than 1% CPU overhead. That's way less than traditional agents.
Whoa, that's a huge difference. Traditional monitoring can be around 5–15% overhead, right?
Yeah, and Linux claims it works with zero instrumentation. It's like plug-and-play monitoring.
That's pretty amazing. But how does it handle incidents? Does it just tell you when there's a problem?
Great question. It actually provides insights too, like suggesting actions for issues. Like fork storm detected at a rate limit.
So it's not just reactive, it's proactive. But how reliable are those AI insights?
They say it's built in, but the AI is optional, so you can still get basic incident detection without it.
That makes sense. It's interesting how they balance AI with traditional monitoring.
Right? They even say it's 60–80% cheaper than services like Datadog. That's quite appealing for companies.
Definitely, but I wonder about the trade-offs. Are there any limitations to this approach?
Well, the evidence for how well it works in large-scale environments is still emerging. That's something to watch.
That's fair, scalability is crucial. I mean, if it can't handle a heavy load, it's kind of a deal breaker.
Exactly. Plus, being open source means that the community can contribute and help improve it.
Speaking of community, does it have good documentation for users to get started?
Yep, there's a one-command setup that makes it easy to deploy and experiment with.
That's awesome. So users won't have to wrestle with complicated installations.
Totally, plus it gives real-time visualizations so you can see what's happening as it occurs.
Real-time data is such a game changer. But how does it integrate with existing infrastructure?
It supports Prometheus for standard metrics export, which is pretty common in monitoring tools.
Nice, that's important for teams already using Prometheus. But is it customizable?
Yes, you can create custom rules for specific incidents, tailoring it to your needs.
Custom rules could allow teams to fine-tune the monitoring. That's really flexible.
Right, but the caveat is, it requires a bit more setup to define those rules effectively.
I can see how that could be a bit of a hurdle for some users. It's a trade-off for more control.
Exactly, and while the AI insights sound great, they may not always be perfect.
So it's essential to have a solid understanding of the system to interpret those insights correctly.
For sure, and it's also crucial to consider how the AI model performs under different loads.
That's a good point. Real-world performance can vary drastically from tests.
Absolutely, it's all about how it behaves in unpredictable environments.
I'm curious about that model they provide. Is it trained on specific scenarios?
Yes, it comes with training examples for common incidents. That's a nice touch.
That could really speed up the learning curve for new users. I like it.
Totally, but we should keep in mind that a model's success is partly about the data it's trained on.
Exactly. The quality of training data can impact the usefulness of AI insights.
Right, so in the end, Linux seems promising but comes with its own set of challenges.
Definitely. It's exciting to see tools evolving in the observability space.
And the blend of AI with traditional monitoring is something to watch closely.
For sure, it leaves us with a lot to think about regarding future developments.
I agree, I can't wait to see how the community adapts and contributes to this.
It really highlights the power of open source collaboration in tech.
Absolutely, plus it's a great reminder of how observability is evolving.
And how essential it is to stay on top of these innovations to improve our systems.
Exactly, so what's your take on using AI in monitoring?
I think it has great potential, but it's about balancing trust and skepticism.
Very true, it's all about finding that sweet spot for effective incident management.
And it's exciting to see where tools like Linux will take us in that journey.